G'day everyone, Damn Collectibles here, back with another TCG review. I'm joined here again today with my mate.
How's it going?
We're going to be opening up the Digimon Classic Collection today. So these Digimon cards I've been wanting to do for a while now. It's pretty much the TCG that I play in tournaments and everything. But basically this one I wanted to start with before the other 5 booster boxes, because this one is reminiscent of the original card game. As you can see, the artworks are all very 90s, early 2000 look, and I just love this set, to be honest. It's great. I do apologise about the glare. We're filming it on a beautiful sunny day today. But yeah, so it's a very, very small set, as it is actually an external set, which is up here, EX01. So it's their first external set, and there will be a second one coming sometime this year in June or July, I believe. But as you can see, 73 card types in total, 26 commons, 20 uncommons, 18 rares, 8 super rares, and 1 secret rare. Of course, there's a boatload of alternate arts in this box, as for such a small set they had to beef the numbers up somehow, but I believe there's about 30 alt arts for this set. But yeah, we'll just crack straight into it. So each Digimon booster box only comes with 24 packs. This one I believe comes with a box topper, which is actually a card from the first set. It's an alternate art version, and it's more accessible for people because in the first set the Wargreymon black card was very hard to pull. So let's just get this set up, looking nice.
And the box topper always the same?
Yeah, for this set this was the only box topper. So usually there's a box topper of, it's usually an alternate Tamer card, or I think in the 6th set there were alternate egg cards or something like that.
Yeah.
So if you don't know anything about this set, or this card game for a matter of fact, basically you have your levels depending on the like digi evolution of just the Digimon evolution. So like your eggs are level 2, your rookies up here, they're all level 3s, and then your champions are level 4s, I think their ultimates are level 5, and the megas are level 6. And then of course you got level 7s like Omnimon and Chaosmon and Eosmon and stuff like that. So it's always cool. Like I've opened up a couple of boxes of this already because, like I said, I play this actually competitively. I'm not terribly great at it, but that doesn't matter, it's still fun. But yeah, we might start getting into it now. So 24 packs, me and my mate are just going to open up 12 each probably, and we'll see what we get. Because it's such a small set, I might move that back a little bit. Because it's such a small set, there will be a lot of repeats, especially towards the end, because you're constantly getting the same common cards, uncommon cards, and everything like that. But yeah, so starting off with Andromon, Togemon, Gardramon, Zudomon, Biomon, Demidevimon, Stingmon, one of my favourite characters. I love the Impaldramon line, and I also love the the Kabuterimon line. Magnadramon, Gabumon, Lilymon, Paildramon, there's one of the ones from the Impaldramon line, and Fight for Your Pride. So in the later sets of Digimon, they actually changed the rares to be a holographic foil card. In the original ones, they were just like a regular card basically, and they had a gold border going around them, and the level here was a gold fluorescent sort of material. But these look nice, but I don't know, I kind of preferred the old way. That way you didn't really have to sleeve as many cards unless you were going to actually play them. But yeah, also if you didn't know about this card game, so these are inherit effects. So basically once you digivolve on top, you can then activate this effect when you're doing it, but you can only, like, they're color based, so you try to go, like, there's a level 4 green, go to your level 5 green, so you then get the piercing effect. We're going to try to do card games of this, because me and my mate have started playing it every now and then. And like I said, I play it competitively, so it'll be fun to see what we can do with it.
Yeah, I'm slowly picking it up. Taking a while.
It's not terribly complicated, like, I don't know, it's just a little different because they use different systems, like there's no real mana system or anything like that. It's more just, like, yeah, pretty much like a memory system.
Is there always 2 foils in a pack?
Yeah, there should be 2 rares, either that or you'll get like a super rare or like an alternate art for one of them, so.
Alright, so Zudamon, Palmon, Endramon, Devimon, Megadramon, Togimon. Is it a double? No. Ikakumon, still getting used to the names. Patamon, Greymon, Lady Devimon, Paledramon. Is that a double already?
Yeah. Yeah, I told you, it's a very small set.
Yeah. And Mega Cabatarion. Cabatarimon.
Yeah. So all of them have Mon at the end of their name, and they've all got sort of hard to pronounce names if you've never watched Digimon. But yeah, it was pretty funny. I opened a box of this with my mum, and she just could not for the life of her say any of the names. Okay, another pack.
If you want, you do 12, then I'll do 12.
Yeah, that might make it a bit quicker.
Yeah.
So Hagurumon, Wergarurumon, Kurisarimon, Tentomon, one of my favourites, Wizardmon. Again, great artwork on this set. Like, I'm so keen to see what they're going to do for the second external set. I'm hoping it's more of like the like second generation ones. But yeah. So a little bit more information about the card game, guys. There's also tamers in this, which will be like the human characters from the TV shows and that. And they basically offer like effects and stuff like that when you're playing the game. You try to get tamers on the field to help buff your Digimon and stuff like that. And as you can see, they all have like unique abilities, which I'll go through more when we do an actual playthrough video. I'll do like a how to play sort of video at some stage. Kawagamon and Tyrannomon. But yeah, I don't know, I just really like this. Like, the people at my LGS, they basically told me that, like, they're like, hey, do you like Digimon? And I was like, oh, I was kind of into it like 15, 20 years ago. But they were like, oh, there's this new card game coming out, which it's already been out for about a year and a half now. But man, like, the second they showed me like the artworks on the original cards, ooh, so we got our first super rare, which is in Paledramon Dragon mode. This is really good because I'm trying to build a deck out of that card. So I'll get you to sleeve that one up for me. So in a box you should get about 6 super rares, 2 alternate arts, and then everything else is just rare, common or uncommon. But yeah, let's keep going into it. Demi-Devimon, Keramon, Zudamon, Garudamon, Salamon, Gardramon, Gomamon, Gabumon, Magnadramon, Cabitarimon, Icewall, which is a really good card. Ooh, and another super rare. We got Angel Woman. Ooh, forgot about that. But yeah, I just love the old artwork. It really hits, because I had some of these cards. I forgot to bring them along with me, sadly. But I had some of the old cards. I had absolutely no idea how to play the game, because the original card game was quite a bit different, to be honest, to consider, like, to compare it to this one. But like back then, pretty much, unless it was Pokemon, it wasn't easy to play really, unless you had a really good understanding of like card games back in the day. There's Agumon. He's one of the mascots, I guess. Piedmon, which is one of the, I think he's the bad guy in season 2 or season 1, or Bergermon, Leomon. Oh, and we pulled the secret rare. Nice. So I'm trying to build a deck out of this card because it's really fun. If you guys like watching TCG games, look up a guy called Card Protagonist. He does amazing Digimon videos. Hopefully you won't mind me shouting him out and giving him a bit of support. But yeah, they did one where he had this deck built from this card, and it's a really fun deck to play. So I love the texture though, as you can see, like the chip detailing in the background there. It's quite nice. And it's got like a slight texture to it, but the alternate art for that card is like so textured, it's not even funny.
So that means the alternate art would still be a secret rare?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we still have a chance of pulling 2 alternate arts at this stage. The secret rare is only, I think it's 1 in 2 boxes or 1 in 3 boxes will usually have it. But yeah, I've opened 4 boxes now and I've only pulled 2 of them. This is the 5th box and that's my 3rd copy. So
yeah, nice.
Wizardmon, Hagurumon, Biomon, Metal Tyrannomon, Wergarurumon, Tentomon, Andromon, Dino Beamon, another good one for the Stingmon and Impaledramon line. Because as you can see, like Andromon here, he can only be like digivolved from a level 4 black Digimon, which is like the card colors on the bases here and everything. But Dino Beamon can actually be run in multicolored decks, where you run like either green or blue and he can digivolve on top of either of them. So that's how you like change up the inherent effects of like your possibly like the Impaledramon. So if you run him with the Stingmon line, you can have him as like a piercing Digimon. But if you run him as the Vidramon line, then you can get him as like when you digivolve into him, they keep restanding, like they'll unsuspend after they've attacked. So, oh, and another one of my favorites, Hercules Kabuterimon. I've already got way too many of that card, but I'll still have another one. Another pack. Some of these are slightly hard to open, but it doesn't seem to damage the cards. Like they're all still fairly straight. So we got Devimon, Megadramon, Togemon, Ikakumon, Blackmon, XVmon. So he's another one that can run the doubles. And throughout all the different sets, they've done different ones. Like Mastermon can be run through yellow and purple, so you can use either Lady Devimon and Devimon, or you can use Angelwoman and Angemon and stuff like that. It's a really cool concept, and there's newer ones in the later sets where you can digivolve from a level 5 into another level 5 for a cheaper cost, and then you keep adding like effects. So we've got Palmon, Garurumon, another favourite of everyone's, Lady Devimon, Metal Etmon, Leomon, and Baptism of Fire. So these are option cards that can be used throughout the like the match, and as you can see up here, there's the play cost of the card, which is 3, and then like it deletes one of your opponent's Digimon with 6,000 DP less or blocker. So the DP is like their, I think it's dual points or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, sorry. But like, so he's 5,000. You could technically use this card to kill Leomon. Like, and the aim of the game is basically to like break 5 of your opponent's shields. So if anyone's ever played like Duel Masters, like it has sort of like the same shield system before you can final attack the player to win the game, or you can like basically like force your opponent to like just keep drawing cards until they run out, or you can like back them into corners where they've got like they can only summon weaker Digimon because you keep killing off all their stronger ones, like Gardramon, Wergarurumon, Metal Tyrannomon, Wizardmon, Metal Mamamon, Tapirmon, Garudamon, Patamon, Greymon, Myotismon, another fan favourite bad guy. We got Analog Youth, the only tamer in this set, and I believe he's got a alternate art, which is I think a fairly expensive card if I recall. But yeah, basically when you play a tamer to the field, it stays in the field until it's destroyed by an option card, and there's very little option cards in the game. I think there's only like 1 or 2 that can actually completely clear the board, so... Another pack. I've only got a couple more left, and then we'll swap it over to my friend, and he can finish off the box. By the looks of it, he's going to be the only one pulling alternate arts. So, Hagurumon, Tentomon, Biomon, Salamon, Gomamon, Stingmon, Keramon, Boltmon. He's a pretty strong card, actually. Gatomon, Phoenixmon, Skullgreymon, one of my favourites as well. I say that, but I've got like heaps of favourite cards, which is annoying. And then here we go, Wargreymon, the box art Digimon. So this is another super rare, which is nice to see. I'll hand it to my mate to sleeve it up. I'm basically only sleeving the super rares, guys, because I've pretty much completed this set already. It's just alternate art cards that I'm really missing. So usually I am one to sleeve nearly every card while opening a box, but yeah, I don't know, like Zudamon, Demi-Devimon, Angemon, Kurisarimon, Elecmon, Ikakumon, Togemon, Magnadramon, Plesiomon. That's a pretty cool card.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one before.
I think I've only gotten like one of him from my other boxes. So Dino Beamon, Paildramon. Oh, and there we go, one of the alternate arts. So this is, I don't know, a little bit lackluster of an alternate art, because the other alternate arts in the set, I think there's only about 3 or 4 of them like this, but the rest of them basically look like the original cards. They'll have like the blue grid line effect and everything behind them. Hopefully I'll be able to showcase it in this video, but nevertheless, this is still a nice pull, and I don't have this one yet, so that's pretty awesome.
It's pretty nice colours.
Yeah, they're really vibrant. These ones, like, they have a slight texture to them and everything, which is nice. So they're kind of stepping up their game, because like the original ones, they looked really cool. Like, especially in the first set, they did them as like kind of like that grid line effect that this one had, where it's got like the chip, sort of like a microchip looking detail.
Yeah.
Like, they were really cool, but then they sort of stepped off of that a bit in the 4th set. They just did like kind of like super rares, I guess. But so last pack from me: Megadramon, Andromon, Devimon, Biomon, Angemon, Tapiamon, Hagurumon, Piedmon, Kabuterimon, Gabumon, sorry, Metal Greymon, and Skull Greymon, which is a nice duo to end it on, because that was the 2 split lines that you could run. Alright, let's see what you pull.
You know a lot more about the set than me, so you might have to do most of the talking. I'll give the names a go.
Yeah, this is such a cool set, guys. Like, it's a little bit lackluster for the fact that, you know, you basically buy one booster box and you've got the whole vanilla set. Like, it's just alt art cards that you'll usually miss, and I think you'll be missing like 2 of the super rares. So like, me buying 5 boxes of this is a bit ridiculous for the fact that I've just got so many doubles of these cards now. Like, I honestly don't know what to do with the amount of cards from this set that I have. At least with the other ones you could make like play sets and stuff like that, but in this one it's just like, yeah, you just end up with like 12 copies of every card after a couple of boxes, and it's like, well, you can only play a maximum of 4 cards per deck, so, you know, what do you do with the rest of these? And they don't really have great resale value at the moment. There are cards that hold value quite well, like the alternate art Machinedramon card is quite valuable, so if you end up with multiples of that, you're basically laughing. I think it's about $100 card at the moment.
God, I'm having trouble with this pack.
Just reef it open, man. Like,
oh, I don't like doing that. I'm going for the scissors. The others I've been able to open fine. Gardrumon, Tapiamon, Biomon, Keramon, Palmon, Gardevoir, Garudamon, Angemon, Gatomon, Myotismon,
Yeah.
Garuramon, Mega Caboteramon, and
Venom Myotismon.
It's a cool looking one.
Yeah, so that's Myotismon's final evolution. So that's the super rare again.
Alrighty.
So
I'll pass you these sleeves.
yeah. Nice.
There you go.
The Myotismon line in this is fairly broken. It's got a lot to do with the retaliation effect and using a lot of like Devimons and everything like that. And yeah, it's a really cool card. I hope to one day be able to build a deck out of it. So
and we got Metal Greymon and
Nice.
Ice Wall.
that's a really good card for blue as well.
It's a wonder they don't have the hollows in the middle. A lot of other games seem to do that.
Yeah, nah. Digimon's always just been like your last two cards will be the best two in the set.
Yeah.
In the pack. Like they used to have it where like your SR, the hollow would be at the back, and then you'd have the rare just in front of it.
Ah,
But now
okay.
that they've changed it to be the hollows, it's just like basically the last two cards are just your hollow cards.
Yep.
It's not too bad. It's a bit annoying though because it's like some of them get a bit dinged up when they're in the box moving around, and you know corners can get little dents in them and bends and stuff. But
They all seem like they're in really good condition so far, though.
yeah, they do a good job packaging these. Ooh, and I'll look at
Another one of him.
an Ogremon. Nice. Something I've noticed with the Digimon card sets too is like your alt arts always seem to be lower in the box. I don't know why.
Huh.
There's only been like occasionally I've pulled it where like the first three cards will be the alts.
But then what, your second or third pack was the secret rare?
Yeah. Like the secret rare is like randomly inserted though.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm pretty sure like it has a chance to be anywhere in the box if it's in the box. Like
Yeah.
because like I said, I think it's a 1 and 2 boxes. Ooh, Seraphimon, that's a good one.
That's a nice looking one, that.
Seraphimon, I don't remember how people pronounce it. I recently built a deck using Seraphimon, so I'm pretty stoked about that.
Sleeping him.
Nah, he's just a regular rare, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird because in the first set, BT01, he was a super rare. And they've never done him since.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was only in BT01 and the structure decks. And then this is like, he finally made a comeback in this set.
Garamamon, Metal Tyrannomon, Angemon, Wizardmon, Biomon, Phoenixmon, Rosamon, Patamon, Skullgreymon, and Ultimate Connection.
That's a good card for that secret rare. So you may trash one level 5 Digimon with Cyborg in the name, which is what you want to build Thingo off, like Machine Dramon off, and then you gain 2 memory.
Yeah, nice.
And draw a card. And yeah, when you play him to the field, you can yeah, you may place 5 red or black cards with Cyborg in their traits in different card numbers from your hands or from the trash into his Digi-Evolution. So with the second external set, I'm pretty sure they're going to be doing like the set 2 Digimon, which will be like Flame Dramon and what's the other fellow that I remember? He's like the drill fingered dude. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, I don't know them that well.
Yeah. It's been so long since I've watched Digimon, which is something I'm worrying about with, because I've looked into the latest sort of sets, and like the first couple of sets were based around like all the original Digimon to try to get people into it, and like set 6 and 7 and 8, like 6 is already out, but like it seems to be a lot of the newer sort of style Digimon stuff. So if you haven't watched it all or anything, you don't really know anything about them, or you know, they're not really a memorable character, like especially for me, because I haven't watched Digimon for, God, I don't know, like I said, like 15 or 20 years, I think. Ooh, Diaborimon.
That's a cool looking one.
Yeah, so here's a white Digimon. There's a very few white sort of cards, but that like win rate 60% here, and like Analog Youth, they're white cards, so you can technically run them in any deck.
Oh, yep.
But Diaborimon, you can only Digivolve from black Digimon, but he's got really cool effects where like every time he attacks, he'll spawn a new token, and then if he's to die, he can just sacrifice the token to keep him alive.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah, it's like a, like if you get multiple of him on the board, man, you basically win the game. There's a guy at the tournaments that runs a Diaborimon deck, and it's so hard to beat. And the special tournament Diaborimon, like for every Diaborimon on the field, including the tokens, they gain extra security attack.
Yep.
So if you have like this one on the field plus the tournament one, and then have like a couple of the tokens on the field, technically he can be security attack +5 and just break all 5 of your shields in one turn.
Good.
Yeah, like it's a pretty OP strategy. Oh, actually, that's a super.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to ask you about him. I thought he might be.
I forgot about that. Yeah, again, I've got so many of these, and I don't have any of the tournament ones, so I can't like build a deck out of him.
You get them at tournaments, or are they?
Yeah, like if you sign up for a tournament, you usually get one pack of like one booster pack of whatever set is out at the moment, and you get a tournament pack.
Oh, yeah.
From the tournament packs, you can pull specific cards, but
he
was from the first one, so now it's like we're up to, I think the tournament pack's number 3 now, so like you can't even really get that card anymore.
Ah, righto.
Oh, yes! We got the card that I wanted. So that's the
this
alternate
one?
art.
No.
So that's the alternate art Hercules Caviterium card. So these are how the original cards were done, guys. They've got like the grid line effects through the back and everything, and this is what the original, like, I think they were like, that's how you like played it and everything like that. But yeah, basically if you want to play it straight to the field, it'll cost you 12, or Digivolves from Grand Digimon by paying 4 memory. So it's cheaper to always Digivolve on top, but sometimes you don't have that option. And if you have a lot of memory, you're better off throwing out like a real good card. But that's crazy. I was really worried I wasn't going to get this card, like, because there's 30 of them, and I was like, I'm not buying any more booster boxes after this.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is the only card I truly want in the set. Awesome. Put in tenfold at the front.
Yeah. What would he have cost you if you had to buy it singly?
Not a heap. I'm pretty sure like the most expensive ones from the set, other than the alternate art Machine Dramon, is the War Greymon alternate art, which I think is about a $60 card. Oh yeah. If that. And then the Metal Garurumon one, he's like the 3rd expensive, and he's only like $25. Like, yeah, they vary from like way in price. Like, there's so many rookies that have got the alternate art treatment. Yeah. And like, because they're just a rookie, no one's really particularly interested in running the alternate art. So, you know, it's like, it's not as sought after, but yeah. Like the rookies are like, they're only like $7, $10 cards, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And then like, I'm pretty sure these are like 20 to 30-ish maybe. But yeah, there's definitely like always like a chase card in these sets. But well, that was awesome. Nice. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing it. We're gonna hopefully in the next couple of weeks or something like that, we're gonna be trying to film some games of this to show you guys how to play it and everything. Like I said, I'll do like a how-to video explaining like the Digi evolution things and like when to play Tamers and that. And then after that, we'll do other videos where it's based on actually playing the game, having some gameplay. So we'll try to make the decks not super complex so you guys can get a good understanding of like how to just regularly play the game. But that's what I'm aiming to do with my channel. I really want to be like that guy on YouTube who he'll like open up card sets and stuff like that, but also encourage people to want to play the game. I think that's like more important than just being like some guy on YouTube being like, oh wow, I just pulled $300 card, everyone go buy this set to drive the price of it up. Like, I actually want to encourage people to start playing TCGs because they're a lot of fun. Like, one of my other mates, me and him used to play card games while we were drunk. That was super fun. Of course, we don't encourage drinking or anything, but like you can play card games anywhere. Like it's no different to playing poker or anything like that. So, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Hopefully, I'll be bringing the original release cards soon. I'm aiming to try to find some places where I can still purchase them for retail price, as they're slightly more expensive now on like eBay and all the what's it called, aftermarket and stuff like that.
Secondary market.
Yeah. So hopefully I can get my hands on some 1.0 special release and the 1.5 special release as well, because those were two of my favorite sets so far from the Digimon ones. And if not, hopefully I'll be bringing you more of the later releases soon as well. But hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you didn't hate it. If you did, let us know. I don't mind criticism or anything like that. You know, like the video or dislike it. Tell us what you think. Anything like that. And hopefully we'll be back soon with like Pokemon, MetaZoo, Digimon, pretty much any of the TCGs we really want to start showcasing on this channel. So hope you guys have a great day and we'll see you soon.
Thanks guys, bye.